We only lost money trying to pick up the pieces. As has been the case with dozens of crypto and NFT projects, the space is unfortunately ripe for bad actors to infiltrate projects that start with even the best intentions.
Logan Paul, or better yet, his legal team, is being unreasonable, and it's pointlessly costing Coffeezilla money by forcing him to file this motion and argue it.
Journalist, YouTuber, crypto uncoverer guy named Coffeezilla, who's incredible, by the way.
Oh my god, Logan Paul right now cannot save himself from the lawsuits of his crypto scam. In recent news, it's been revealed that Logan Paul was trying to save himself by blaming all the responsibility on his co-founders Eduardo Ibanez and Jake Greenbaum.
Crypto King Jake stole $6 million. True or not, we had already removed him from the team when we realized he was a bad actor and his motives were purely financial. Conman Eddie, lead developer, stole $1.7 million. True or not, when we learned he was a bad actor as well, he was immediately removed from the team.
You know what the judge said? Nope. We are not buying your social media excuses. You cannot avoid the lawsuit. If you think this is the end, no. There are lots of big updates from Coffeezilla and new leaks which show Logan Paul is in serious trouble. This time, he cannot make an excuse and walk away. Before I go to the details, as you know, for many years there's been a feud going on between Coffeezilla and Logan Paul. And let's be honest, Coffeezilla single-handedly destroyed Logan Paul. If Coffeezilla didn't call him out, you could have legit seen Logan Paul already become a billionaire by now. Because according to reports, if CryptoZoo became successful, Logan Paul had already planned to launch multiple quick money-making schemes. Businesses that were designed to suck in his fan base using his fame, give them false hope, then let Logan cash out with a fat bag while leaving everyone else broke and confused.
Even though I've said it's coming so many times, you've assumed that CryptoZoo isn't being made. Who are you to decide when the development timeline ends?
But because of Coffeezilla, Logan Paul's entire image was shattered in front of the world. What started as just a YouTube video quickly turned into the biggest weapon against Logan Paul's career. And this hit so hard that even Prime sales reportedly dropped by over 90%. Even after offering insane discounts and bundles, people simply stopped buying. It wasn't just about the drink anymore. It was about trust. At first, Logan pretended to take the criticism well. He even gave Coffeezilla a shout out and called the video fair.
Be transparent and disclose any information we find out in the process. And lastly, thank you, Coffeezilla. You have catalyzed this, and I am very grateful for your work and your investigation. And I mean that. Thank you, bro.
But the moment Logan realized that this was no joke, that his entire brand, business, and reputation were on the line, he flipped. He tried to threaten Coffeezilla, even filed a legal notice, hoping to silence him.
You have successfully used my name for views and money. While your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has...
But that only made things worse. How did it all start? Well, let's rewind. CryptoZoo was pitched as a fun, passive income NFT project. A play-to-earn game where you'd hatch eggs, breed animals, and earn money. Sounds simple, right? Well, that's exactly how they wanted it to sound. Logan Paul marketed it to his audience like it was the next big thing. He hyped it up on podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, you name it.
CryptoZoo is a blockchain project that I created about a year and a half ago. You buy these eggs on the blockchain and you can hatch them into what are called base animals.
People trusted him. Some even put their life savings into it. And then, nothing. The game never worked. The eggs were useless. Tokens crashed, and millions of dollars were lost. People begged for updates. Logan ghosted everyone for over a year, and when he finally responded, he blamed the developers, his team, community, literally everyone except himself.
While myself and Jeff sold nothing and made nothing as verified through investigation and the blockchain.
Jeff, Logan's manager, to my knowledge, never sold.
That's when Coffeezilla stepped in. He spent months researching, tracking down ex-developers, hacked Discord logs, deleted messages, you name it. He exposed how Logan knew his team was shady, how he knew the devs had a history of rug pulls, and how he still moved forward, thinking he could use his fame to brush off the consequences.
Journalist, YouTuber, crypto uncoverer guy named Coffeezilla, who's incredible, by the way. A very thorough, good-hearted, smart guy, did a deep dive into this project that I attempted to make called CryptoZoo.
And now we're here in 2025, and Logan Paul is in serious legal trouble. According to new court documents, Logan is now trying to escape the lawsuit by blaming two of his co-founders, Eduardo Ibanez and Jake Greenbaum. His defense: I wasn't the mastermind. I didn't build the scam. It's their fault. But guess what the judge said? Nope, we are not buying your social media excuses. You cannot avoid this lawsuit. The court is not playing games. This is not just a reputation reputation issue anymore. This is legal accountability. And even worse for Logan, Coffeezilla isn't done yet. There are new leaks, more evidence, and additional testimonies coming in. Stuff that allegedly proves Logan knew exactly what he was doing and profited from it.
All people were buying was the marketing and the promises. And it wasn't just the NFTs they bought either. The Zoo token also skyrocketed in value, reaching a $2 billion market cap pre-game launch, right? The trading volume was in the tens of millions of dollars per day.
So how much has Logan Paul really lost? Prime sales took a massive hit. Reports say sales dropped by over 90% in certain regions. CryptoZoo investors are demanding millions in damages. Sponsors are walking away, and Logan's public image, especially among adults and professionals, is in the gutter. Even WWE, which heavily featured Logan, has started to quietly reduce his spotlight. His boxing promotions aren't drawing the same crowd anymore. And most importantly, his trust is gone. When you scam your fans, there's no apology big enough to fix that. What's next for Logan Paul? Honestly, he's stuck. He can't sell Prime like before. He can't launch another crypto without getting laughed off the internet. He can't pretend to be a changed man when the legal system is still chasing him. And Coffeezilla, he's not slowing down. His audience trusts him. And now, so do the court. And right now, the latest update is that Logan Paul is making trouble for Coffeezilla. He is currently trying to create financial problems for Coffeezilla. According to reports, Coffeezilla has filed a motion to the court, which means a request, stating that he wants to interview those three co-founders to understand their logic and to see whether what Logan Paul is saying is true or not. But Logan Paul has not given any statement or allowed anything. He is making trouble for Coffeezilla as well, preventing him from properly conducting the interview. This was just recently revealed by the creator from Legal Bytes.
Specifically, it comes up in a motion filed by Coffeezilla requesting for leave to take video depositions remotely by Zoom. The depositions are of 3 CryptoZoo investors, and despite the fact that they apparently live in Portugal and New Zealand, Logan Paul, or more specifically his legal team, is saying, nah, you have to spend cash to fly to Texas to be deposed in person. But the problem is this really shouldn't even be an issue in the first place. Based on what I'm seeing in Coffeezilla's motion, I really do think that this should be an easy stipulation between the parties to allow these third-party witnesses to be deposed via Zoom. Logan Paul, or better yet, his legal team, is being unreasonable, and it's pointlessly costing Coffeezilla money by forcing him to file this motion and argue it.
Exactly what can he even do right now? He has no way to make himself look innocent anymore, but he still wants to put all the blame on his co-founders, who actually worked hard on this project even before Logan Paul joined. Logan's intention was just to make money and not give any profit to the people. That's how he planned it. Blame everything on the co-founders, let them face the consequences, and walk away with the money. This intention was already exposed before. From the way he talks, you can clearly see it in this video.
In fact, we only lost money trying to pick up the pieces. As has been the case with dozens of crypto and NFT projects, the space is unfortunately ripe for bad actors to infiltrate projects that start with even the best intentions. Jake the Snake is no longer affiliated with CryptoZoo, and we hope the money he reappropriated was worth ruining his reputation. Con man Eddie is being investigated by a higher authority that I cannot speak on. As you can imagine, I was not cleared from legal to discuss much of this, including the legal process being undertaken and the criminal investigations going on during the fallout, but I do appreciate you calling out that rats under my nose stole the game code, millions of dollars, and left Jeff and I abandoned with no team and knives in our back.
So right now, Logan Paul just wants to blame others with his theories and stories and act like he did nothing wrong after taking money from so many people. How shameless can a man be? Logan Paul is trying to make others look like the villains while painting himself as the hero. But everyone already knows the truth. Logan Paul is becoming the king of scammers. So what do you think about that? Right now, Logan Paul is trying to escape by giving fake excuses and pushing others under the bus. And if Coffeezilla ends up facing legal consequences because of Logan Paul's blueprint, would that be fair? Let me know.